So our lesson will be factoring polynomials with higher degree. We have seen how to divide polynomials. So first we factored in grade 10 and 11. We factored trinomials, like if it was x squared plus 7x plus 12, we said this is easy. As we said, the sum is 7, the product is 12. We factor it right away, x plus 3, x plus 4. So what happens if the degree is more than 2? This is only for trinomials. So let's see to factor x cubed plus 3x squared plus x minus 2. Factor means what value of x makes this equal to 0. Factor theorem says we find an a where x minus a is a factor, which means if I substitute this number a, I should get 0. So to factor polynomials with degree more than 2, I look at the last number, the constant. I do the factors of this last number. The factors are plus minus 1, plus minus 2. So I try any one of this, and if I get 0, then that will be my factor. Let's try f of 1. I substitute 1 plus 3 plus 1 minus 2. If I add this, I will not get 0, so it's not, x minus 1 is not a factor. So let's try f of minus 2. This will be minus 8 plus 12 minus 2 minus 2. This will be equal to 0. Therefore, I say opposite of that, minus 2. X plus 2 is a factor. So since I found one factor, I do now synthetic division to find other factors if there are any. So synthetic division means I write the coefficients of the polynomial 1, 3, 1, minus 2. And what makes that equal to 0? We said minus 2. I bring the 1 times minus 2, minus 2. I add 1 times minus 2, minus 2. 1 plus minus 2 will be negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. If your factor is right, the last number must be 0, because factor theorem makes fa equal to 0. What does it mean? Remainder is 0, but this is x squared plus 1x minus 1. I cannot factor this, therefore my polynomial will be equal to x plus 2, x squared plus x minus 1. This is completely factored because I cannot factor this one here. Okay, let's see another example. Factor factor 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x plus 6. We look always at the last number. So the factors of 6 are plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 6. One of these must give you equal to 0. Or if there is nothing here, I go to the first coefficient, and this will be plus minus 1, plus minus 2. If this doesn't work, what we try, but most of the time it works. It will be try like 1 over 1 is 1, we did already. We will try 1 over 2, or minus 1 over 2, and so on. So let's try with this one here. So f of 1 is 2 minus 3 minus 11 plus 6, which is not equal to 0. If I try f minus 2, this will be minus 2 is minus 8 minus 16. This is 4, 3 minus 12 plus 22 plus 6. 28 minus 28 is 0. Therefore, x plus 2 is a factor. I do synthetic division. I write the coefficients first. 2 minus 3 minus 11 positive 6. I write minus 2. The first one down. 2 times minus 2 minus 4. I add minus 7. Minus 7 times minus 2, 14. I add 3. 3 times minus 2, minus 6. The last number must be 0. Therefore, this will be 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. I try to factor this. I can factor this one here. 2 and 1 and 1 and 3. Both of them must be negative because the sum is negative, the product is positive. Negative 6 plus negative 1 is negative 7. Therefore, this will be 2x minus 1, x minus 3. So the whole factors will be, starting from the first one we got, x plus 2, 2x minus 1, and x minus 3. And this is the minus factored completely. So that's all about factoring polynomials. Sometimes there are where the coefficient, if there is something missing like 3x squared, for example, I would write here 0. I should not jump. If something is missing, the coefficient, I write 0 in the synthetic division.